So today we're going to talk about an exercise, a Schroth exercise called 50 per. 50 per is an interesting exercise. How it got its name is also interesting. It comes from that Katarina Schroth did 50 per, the exercise 50 times per day, so it's called 50 per. It's a great exercise for strengthening the shoulder blades while integrating correction. I'm going to demonstrate what 50 per is in an overview. If you have scoliosis, this isn't going to be specific to your curve, and so I highly recommend that you get in touch with a Schroth therapist that can go over the curve, go over what your curve is like, and show how to do this exercise specific to what you have going on. So don't do this one at home thinking it's a scoliosis specific exercise for you, because it might be totally different for your curve type. So let's get into it. With 50 per, we usually use stall bars. So this gives us options of being able to reach at different heights. There are ways to do this without stall bars. With a strap, we use it kind of a hack for our hanging exercises, for our semi-hang, but I'm not going to show that. But you can use anything that gets you in the same position. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sit in front of the bars. I usually have people sit cross-legged in front of the bars, and then they're going to reach up as high as they can go without coming off of the floor. So if I go up to the next bar, I'm off of the floor, and that would probably be too high for me. So we're going to go down here so I can relax at the bottom of that position. What we're trying to do is we're trying to pull the shoulder blades down and in and lift ourselves off of the floor like that. So my shoulder blades are pulling down, I'm coming up off of the floor. What I'm not doing, I'm not bending my elbows, I'm not arching backwards, I'm just pulling up kind of towards my hands and pulling up into that position. So from the side, if you look, as I pull up, my shoulder blades are going down. I'm still maintaining this same angle. I'm not arching back like this. I'm not doing anything like that. So that's what our arms are doing. Now we integrate the scoliosis correction by correcting the trunk over the pelvis, like we've talked about before, and trying to do as much correction as we can before we raise up with the shoulder blades. So that may mean expanding into the concave side of the curve. That may mean doing some derotational breathing. That may mean anything of the Schroth exercises that you have done in the past, trying to maintain that correction while you go up into that shoulder blade depression. So another thing is we use breathing with this a lot. So it's not just sitting here and doing pull-ups with your shoulder blades. It's trying to hold the correction and going up as you breathe in. So we're going up as we breathe in. We're holding as we breathe out. And then we breathe in again. And then coming down on that next exhale. There are probably a lot of variations to the Schroth 50 per. This is the way we do it here at my clinic, and sometimes we'll modify it depending on if someone can hold on that long or if they have soreness in their forearms. It's pretty common as someone's doing this exercise to have soreness in the forearms or to not be able to coordinate the shoulder blade movement. So we have to work with them a lot on how to coordinate that, as well as gain some strength so that they can do it. If you are being seen for scoliosis and being treated using the Schroth method, hopefully this is helpful to give you an overview of the 50 per exercise. Remember, if you have scoliosis, get with someone that knows what they're doing so that you can do this correctly for your curve type. You may notice I didn't specifically say where to breathe or where to derotate. That's because everyone's different. So hopefully this was helpful. Make sure you subscribe so you can see other videos. And we'll see you next time for more exercises. Thanks.